Welcome everybody to another live Crypto Crush event where we are crushing crypto every day.
Yes, sir.
Every single day, all day, nonstop. With me, of course, is the great Amir Isaacs out of Tel Aviv, hanging out in the bunker, making sure bombs aren't hitting, right? Last time we were on the call, was it yesterday? Yesterday we were on the call, and the bomb alarm goes off. His phone, then the sirens, and then I end up seeing on Fox News them being live in Tel Aviv as the missiles are dropping. I'm like, I was live too.
Yeah, wow.
It's been a nightmare. We haven't got so much sleep. They kept on bombing us all night. They're annoying, but it is what it is. God bless the soldiers who are doing their hard work to protect us and make sure that this comes to an end as soon as possible so that we can get back to our normal lives.
Yo, that's the bottom line. We want this thing to come to an end as soon as possible. Crypto Crush, we are lovers, man. We're not fighters. We want war to end. Speaking of being lovers, not fighters, we got the great Crypto Mom in the house.
Hi there.
Hi there. Wow, life is rough. Wow, he's in a bunker. I'm in my office. You, on the other hand, you're just, where are you?
I really need some sunshine. Yeah.
It's actually great weather outside as well here. Like you'll see people on the beach and then they go to the bunker, they go back to the beach, they go back to the bunker.
But unfortunately, at least two of the members of the Crypto Crush team have to be working. And friends, as you can see, as men, we have decided to lead the way and lay our lives down and work so that the Crypto Mom can go enjoy some sunshine. How about that?
That is exactly the perspective, yeah.
Friends,
Don't let me start talking about this.
I actually, if you click the link below, we have a men's support group recovering from this. Amir and I, we're also clients. Anyway, we're talking about passive income today. And by the way, if you're not in the WhatsApp group, you got to click that link below. Register for the WhatsApp group. If there's not a link there now, it will be on the replay. We have questions. We have polls in there. We're basically going to talk about whatever you want to talk about. and we want to find out where you're at in your crypto journey. Is this your beginning? Are you already investing? Are you a trading phenom like the crypto mom? Not all of us can be like that. Are you just kind of figuring it out? Are you FOMO in, or you have a fear of missing out? Like, I got to get into crypto. I don't know why, but everyone else is. Or are you looking for a way to beat inflation and get a better rate on return than your bank is currently providing wherever you're at? We want to provide that support and community for you. We're going to talk a little bit about, or actually a lot about passive income, but real quick, I just want to show you something here. If you were on the live call yesterday, this is my actual screen from the live call. Look at this. We said there's two options. Either it comes up, here's the purple line, it comes down to retest, and then it goes up, or it hits the wall and it comes down. And if you see, it hit the line perfectly. This is unbelievable. And we have other stuff that we're going to post, but Judah, who called the top coming in between 72 and 74, and then a reverse. If you want to take a look at the live trading we did yesterday, it is great. If you're not a live trader, it's a lot of fun just to hang out and watch, to be honest. At least that's what I've been told. I've been told people love just sitting there and watching it. All right. It is. Now, we want to talk a little bit about passive income, and we specifically want to talk to you about Veltrixa. And Veltrixa is a trading platform where an AI trading agent, that is an AI that kind of runs and lives by itself, it improves itself, it trades for you, and it trades for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And what we've done is we've created, it's really easy, right? Like this is the most stress-free type of trading you could possibly do, whereas you give it to this AI trading bot that will be a better trader than everybody out there, maybe even greater than the crypto mom, believe it or not. I know that may be a sacrilege, but we think that this trading tool, this AI, and let me get there for you. Sorry about that. There we go. Talking about Veltrixa AI, and we created the 7-day challenge to bring people on to Veltrixa AI, which is a trading platform that Amir and I have vetted personally. We know the owners. We flew out to Dubai. We met with the owners over a couple of days, asked them a lot of hard questions, Amir spoke to them yesterday. I speak to them mostly on chat, but he speaks mostly face-to-face. This is a real platform, getting real results. And if one of the things that I love about this is not all their partnerships and things like that, but the fact that it's on these very large exchanges. And let's take a look here. Sorry,
You've got that listed on Binance, on CoinGecko. They've pretty much got a lot of licenses, a lot of stamps, and that gives us a lot of confidence. They give us the replies that we always look for. They're never shying off the question, so it's a very nice project that we've all been really involved in, and we're looking forward for this one to be a great success. In addition to many other softwares and technologies that we're already getting ready on the pipeline, so stay tuned for that. Veltrixa, by the way, yesterday they discussed with us that they're going to not only allow us to have the staking plan and the affiliation and all these things, they're going to launch their debit card very, very soon. So that will basically allow you as a member that's using this autonomous AI trading platform to take your returns from them. So if you've staked your balance in them, and obviously there's a plan to it, everything will be presented, but the Velt token, you'll be able to send it directly from your Veltrixa account to the Velt debit card. Hopefully they will also be able to integrate it on Apple Pay, and then you can just walk around, boop, 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 and start spending, take your returns, and no need to start converting and having a headache around it, because many times that's what seems very complicated, and it's very simple. I love it.
It is, and I'm gonna do a sneak peek. I want to show you something. Uh, let me stop sharing this screen here, and then Crypto Mom and I are gonna have a conversation. Uh, Where are you? No.
I'm really looking forward for that debit card so we can start spending easier, man.
Yeah, actually, it's
It's
really
so much easier because yesterday, for example, even if you're using other stuff, let's say on our platform, we have so many. We talked about the staking plan at MEXC. We spoke about staking plan at Veltrixel. There's so many ways to generate cryptocurrency online. And let's say yesterday I needed I think yesterday I needed like $500 just for something. And it's so easy when you have a debit card that accepts crypto, because then all you got to do is take the profits that I generated in some automated thing that I have, move it to the debit card, and then I can just spend it. It was so easy.
well. You know what?
So,
Go ahead.
so here's a question. I think a lot of people have, because the staking is already announced several times. But do we know a little bit more when that will happen?
Okay, so it looks like staking is going to happen potentially March 9th, potentially in a few days. But friends, um, they're really waiting on us, correct, Amir? They're waiting
Yeah.
for us to decide when we're going to bring the staking program here. So Amir and I are talking through a bunch of things. One of the things that is very, very important is that you go through the 7-day challenge. Because if you go through the 7-day challenge, everything that you sign up for there, you're going to need for the staking program. So
Yeah.
you might as well just sign up for the 7-day challenge. You're going to get your
We'll
exchange.
eliminate a lot of the questions that you've got in your head that are scaring you for no reason.
Exactly, and then we can move very, very quickly. So one of the things that we're trying to do as a community is to get them into the 7-day challenge, not just because you get into Veltrixa, but because you learn what an exchange is, how to get USDT, how to move money from your bank. Very, very
Yes.
important. And I want to actually, Amir asked us to talk about something. He asked us to talk about mindset, Rihanna.
Yeah, nice. Nice
A
topic.
little bit of mindset when it comes to that, because in our community, there's many
Mm,
communities out there when it comes to trading or passive incomes. A lot of communities want it right now. They need it right now. If it's trading, they like the scalping style of trading. They want it right now. In our community, even when it comes to the trading, we like giving the swings trade, because we don't want people in our community to be stressed all the time around their money or how they're making it.
mhm,
If they're losing, if they're winning, do they have to pay attention? Do they have to be online on our live calls all the time? We don't want them to
mhm.
be with that stress. That's why we give them swing setups that we take in our position as well. We do this for swings as well, but also on the passive incomes, we like things that are relaxed, that we can enjoy whatever our business is or family or whatever it is. So when we do these things, it's different than physical work, because everyone wants to do this internet money, right? Everybody wants to generate an online income and enjoy their time
Mm,
with their family and have more time with the kids or with the wife or whatever it is. But many of them don't understand that it's a little bit different than labor, because labor, you're doing something physically, so you don't need to
mm.
sit down. And when you don't sit down, then you don't think, stupid things don't come into your mind, and then you quit, right? Because you're in the middle of a process, you're doing something, right? You're building something. But when you're doing something online, like putting your money into something and generating a return back, many times you have to learn how to sit, relax, and let it do what it's supposed to do. And that sometimes for people is very difficult. They start getting stressed. I'm sure that you get all these silly questions, right? Do I need to do something? Do I got to put money out? Do I got to put money in? Right? So
Yes.
how does it work in your community? And what would you say? How would you say the best way for the crypto moms or any community out there to approach this passive income type of lifestyle in the right way, so that they have a successful journey and a fun one at the same time?
Oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah. Because when we say come and join the Viltrix as passive income, and it is, but to get there, there are a few bumps on the road, right? They have to get to access to several different exchanges. It's all in English. A lot of moms and crypto babes that I'm helping right now, they're Dutch. So it's a whole new language that they have to learn. They do know English, but English in trading is way worse. There's so many different terms and the content that they have no idea about. So already even before you can get into that passive income, there are so many women who think I can do this. I tried, but I couldn't. So many people are giving up even before they get started, and that's why I think the community
Everyone
is
around
so.
them is telling them that they're dreamers and that it's a scam. You're dreamers. What are you doing?
That's
Right? All these
also,
things.
yeah,
My
yeah.
dad still
So
calls me a dreamer.
yes, you have many giants that you need to kill before the setups is done. And you have to be a little bit crazy like me and being very determined that you want this and that you believe in this. And you need the right people around you to get this done. Because once you're in, it gets so much easier. Right now, I'm helping like 18 women, um, and because I teach them how to get their setup done, etc. I'm really learning because I'm repeatedly
You
doing
teach
the
me too,
same
right?
setups.
Yes.
And not trading setups. I mean setting up an account, just the basic stuff, and it's already so terrifying for so many people.
Okay, so and I want you to. Did you just give somebody the finger? Crypto mom is flipping
I
people off.
do a ball. Right now, I have three children and a dog.
She's a
Yeah.
So,
real
and
mom.
I have to keep them safe and sound at the same time and speaking to you guys. What about that?
Well,
About not working?
that's a gift. That's a gift that moms have. That's a gift that moms have. It's unbelievable. It really is to me. Um, but you said
Genius.
something. The importance of having the right people around you.
Yeah,
How did having the right people around you impact your success?
everything. It's everything between win and lose, between getting on board and just leaving even before the boat leaves. Sorry, my
Okay.
English is very short, but uh,
No, but that's what I want to say is are the
yeah,
whole purpose of creating the Crypto Crush community is
yeah,
because we know that the real
yeah,
value is in having the right people around you.
Yes.
yeah.
So Liana and I, when we were working together in April when she was trading, the ultimate goal by the end of the summer was we have so many people that want to learn. Why don't we work together to build a community? And Amir came in July as well, and we said let's build a strong foundation. So our foundation is on biblical principles, right? We are family driven. We are safe. We are not uh, get money quick, right? And to be
Yeah.
honest, Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, when I'm on there trading, my hope is that you see that and you say, "There's no way in hell I am doing what this guy's doing."
Yeah.
Take me to the passive income where I could just sleep. I don't want to learn all the techno
Yeah.
babble. And why do we
Yeah.
choose
Yeah.
English? Because no matter what market you're in, whether you're in the Asian market, you're in the European market, or you're in the American market, South American
Hmm.
market, they're using English words: buy, sell, stop. Like I mean, there's you can't get around it. So we figured let's just stay English. But the truth is, the stress that's required to trade real money. One of the I saw in the group chat, someone said, "I have a demo account. I want to get into real money." And I said, and I want to say, brother, you have no idea the amount of weight that comes on you, right? Especially if you're a provider for your family and
Yeah.
It's a whole different game.
you are investing the money that's for your
Yeah.
family.
It's a
Wow,
whole different game.
hold it. it's all
A
you
little
can do.
sprinkle of emotions
Yeah,
makes life so much happier.
No, like
yeah, but
everything demos. That's why we don't do demos. We do live. Not that it's bad, but sir, go
yeah.
ahead, Brianna.
Yeah, because once you start, because like for me, it's like I see it like projects. Right now, I'm in the project of Veltrixa, and I do like the trading, but it needs some kind of focus, and I need an amount of time during the day to do that. So I know for now it's not the right moment, but maybe in a few months, once Bitcoin dropped to not zero, but low, I can get started again because it's a good moment, right? And then I can prepare myself for that mentally, but also just in like planning my routine for trading. But but when I start trading, it's not that once you have the goal that you need to get money quick, you lose it all.
Yeah,
So where you start with is learning the principles, learning, so you need learning money. So to the ones who want to start trading for real instead of the demo, start with small amounts and see what happens. Use the money that you can lose, because you will in trading, you will, my
that's
goodness.
guaranteed. You know, here's the thing
But
about
it's fun though.
trading. The reality is, most of your trades are going to be losses, but the ones
Yeah.
that are winners, they've got
Hmm.
to be mapped up. And the bombs are off.
We're gonna have
Ooh.
sirens soon, so it's gonna be a
Oh
few
wow,
minutes.
Amir.
Few minutes, few minutes, man.
It's just
Oh,
annoying in the middle of the day. You get this, you see, you're
I
working
would,
and you're. That's the
listen,
mindset.
I would like for you to.
crazy
I would
reality.
like for you to be on
Oh
the
man.
beach one time, just sipping tea, saying this. Here come the missiles again.
Oh,
Uh,
I was joking with my wife one time. I saw this kid digging a hole. I was like, if there's missiles, I'm throwing that kid away from there. I'm just going in there. That kid's like, the fuck, I'm just going inside your. That's the safest thing to do.
speaking of safe, um, people oftentimes are afraid when they're trading, and we have a saying in the investment in the financial world: "Scared money doesn't make money."
Yeah.
That means you cannot. There's several pitfalls. One is trying to get rich overnight, right? Trying to do something very quickly, not knowing what you're
Mm.
doing, right, and going all in, being overconfident. The other one is being way too afraid, like
Yeah.
way too afraid. And the truth is, like we just said, most of your trades are gonna lose money. That's how. I'm not kidding. A pro trader is 60% or higher. You are at
That's why you
70.
have to have the guts and a strong community that when you're in a good trade, not to exit too early. Many
Mm.
Or
times
too late. Or too late.
or too late. Yeah.
Right?
I'll say something about myself. When I'm trading with someone like yourself or anyone like yourself that we're having this great relationship, it makes me feel more comfortable staying in. If I would be by myself, I'd probably exit by now. And as you say,
Yeah.
like most of the time we're going to lose trades, so it's good to have the one or two good winning trades.
Now,
Yeah.
here's the real truth is that the AI that Veltrixa is using will outperform all of us.
Yeah.
All of us. It doesn't need to eat, it doesn't need to sleep, it doesn't need to
Yeah.
go out into the sun, it doesn't need to go hide in a bunker. Like it doesn't need to. You know what I mean? Like it's
Yeah.
non-stop. And it's right almost 85% of the time. And that, friends, is crazy. In fact, my screen is blocked, but we're working on a bot. We're working on a bot for the Crypto Crush community
Mm.
that only takes a trade if it's a guarantee in profit. You can't see this because it's well, one day I'll show you, but the bot we're creating now only takes the trade if it's a guarantee in profit. Otherwise, it doesn't do anything. And that happens in milliseconds. And we don't have the bandwidth, meaning the internet speed. We don't have the technology normally for a normal person, and it's too freaking stressful, man. You know,
Imagine if I would have been right now in a million, in like $100,000 or even a $1,000 trade. and I would have to run to the bunker, and I would have to disconnect from my internet.
Yeah, or how about this? Rihanna's in $1 million trade. One of her kids falls, breaks her arm. Guess
Oh
what?
my God.
She doesn't care about her stop
She's
loss.
like, "Are you okay? Yeah,
What's happening?
Are you sure you okay? You can't handle it?"
True story. True story.
Yeah.
I went on holiday with my family to America. We rented a house on the lake, and I want my youngest son loves fishing. I've been promising to go fishing. So I finally said, okay, let's go. I was in the middle of a trade. I went fishing with him for 1 hour. I came back. I lost $250,000.
Oh my God. How much? How much?
250,000, one trade.
$250,000.
Yes, it was in the summer of 2020.
That's a tiny house.
Yeah, but the point is, why have that stress when you can have Viltrixa running it for you? Right? Viltrixa.
Hallelujah.
So, but you got to go through the 7-day challenge. You got to learn the basics, right? Like,
Yes.
it's the same principle. Like banks, instead of banks, they're called exchanges. Instead
Yeah.
of bank accounts, they're called wallet addresses, right?
Hmm.
Instead of certificates of deposit, they're called staking, right? So it's the same thing, except digital. By the way, your money's digital anyway, friends. It's already
Yes.
digital. So if you don't want the stress, I'm hoping when you come on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and you see this entertainer, go in the trades, you say, I'm not doing this. This is so stupid. Why would I do this? Why would I risk that when I can earn a weekly passive income that does it for me? As Liana said, it's boring, but it's steady. And how about this? How about you take the profits from your weekly returns, and with that, you start trading? How about that?
Yes.
Oh, here comes the bomb.
See you soon, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Insane.
By the way, just so you all know, Crypto Mom and maybe this entertainer, we will be in Israel in April.
Yes.
So
Hopefully, if a plane is safe enough to fly there. Oh my goodness.
I have a raft. We can drive to like Italy, then we can just go across in a raft. But we are going toward the bombs. We are going to go. We're going to see Amir, right? And we're going to go there. I have a very good friend who's a pastor right now who's in Jerusalem. He was just interviewed here in the Netherlands. And so we are going to be going there, and hopefully we will be broadcasting live from Israel. How cool would that be, right?
Wow.
So, in terms of stress factors between trading and using Viltrixa, can you compare the two?
No.
No.
Two different worlds. But it's also because it's an ongoing thing. Every week, you get your profits. You start compounding that, so you get profit on profit, and it goes really quickly. And then you have a few friends who say, "Ah, I would like that too," and you help them to get into Viltrixa, and you get these tiny bonuses. And what I learned from this is that don't underestimate the small amounts. People want big money, but it's in the long run, it's the small amounts that matter, that you compound, and you just don't quit. Just don't quit, and then you get there, whatever your goal is.
Yeah, that's interesting. You pointed out. I keep forgetting that Viltrixa has an affiliate program tied to it, meaning if you promote it or you introduce this to someone else, they'll give you a percentage. They'll give you like a commission for bringing people in. And like you said, they're tiny, right? They're small. But if you're out there helping people, all these little tiny ones together turn into something big.
Yeah.
And you'll be amazed at how it just starts piling up while you're just helping people.
Yes. Yes.
Now,
so
go ahead.
Yeah, so the smallest package, it's just 100 USDT. And you fill it with 100 USDT. And then you see that growing and you think, oh my goodness, $2, what is it? No, you think, yes and amen, I'm doing this and I'm doing this properly and I don't quit. and you
Exactly.
just keep adding and keep going. Yeah,
Absolutely. That's exactly how we started with Viltrix. We started slowly. The Word of
yeah,
God says, "Do not despise small beginnings, and
exactly.
be faithful in a little, and you'll be faithful in a lot." So,
Yes.
the more you're faithful in just doing what we show you in the 7 day challenge, uh, the more you'll get. And here, friends, is the 7 day challenge. By the way, you click in here, you join the challenge for free. But let me show you this again. This is all the stuff that we cover, and Crypto Mom is in there teaching. Let me show you. By the way, make sure you subscribe. This is how we communicate with everybody. But you start the challenge here. You come to day one, and we walk you through the whole thing. Let me get to the good parts. Here we go. Here we go. Right. So Crypto Mom's walking you through all
A,
this.
a, a bit of Rihanna and a bit of AI.
Yes. So AI. So here again, Liana's going to walk us through. That's a great picture of you, by the way. And so please click the link, log in, make sure you are connected with us on WhatsApp because that is primarily how we communicate with everybody. Um, I have nothing else to say other than enjoy the weather. Thank you, Crypto Mom, for being here.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Be sure to check out her number one best-selling book, The Diary of a Christian Crypto Mom. It's not
Yes,
about money, and it's really not. It's really not.
yes.
God bless you guys. Have a wonderful day.